Alright, hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So I want to start this video off by saying a massive congrats to Burna Boy on his new Bugatti Chiron. This is now the first Chiron in Nigeria, the second Bugatti to ever come into Nigeria, and the second Chiron in West Africa. I was kind of like having a back and forth argument with one of my neighbors, and he was like telling me that no one in Nigeria is rich enough to buy a Bugatti Chiron. I was like, that's street cap, because there are so many people here in Nigeria. Like, there are so many young guys, not even old guys anymore. So many young guys in Nigeria here that have the money to buy a Bugatti Chiron. And he was telling me that it's a lie. And I went on to tell him that it wasn't going to go past 2026 that someone is going to buy a Bugatti Chiron here in Nigeria. And it was specifically going to be Burna Boy. That's what I told him. And like only a few days later, Abuja Car announced on Instagram that Burna Boy just bought a new Chiron and it was going to be customized by Venuum, and it was like really crazy. I went to him and was like, I told you, like I literally told you this a few days ago, and it happened. This is now the coolest, the most expensive, the fastest, and literally the greatest hypercar in Nigeria right now. Like nothing comes close, to this car by any means. Mind you, this is a hypercar. Like, in fact, the only car in Nigeria here that I can say maybe comes, a little bit close is the McLaren Senna, also owned by Burna Boy. But aside from that, nothing comes close. Like in terms of price, speed, like coolness, like nothing comes close. Like literally nothing. I just realized this right now. Burna Boy has one of the coolest, like one of the best car collections I've ever seen in my life, and that's crazy considering the fact that he's Nigerian. Like it's really crazy. So a big congrats to him on his new Bugatti Chiron. But I am not happy with the final results of this car, and it has nothing to do with the Chiron. Like it has literally nothing to do with the Chiron, because in case you don't know, the Chiron is literally my all-time dream car. Like if you watch my channel, you should know this. The Chiron is my #1 dream car. So best believe it has nothing to do with the Chiron, but it has everything to do with the modifications that was done to this car. So according to Burna Boy, he wanted a unique and a special Bugatti Chiron. He doesn't want his Chiron to look like any other Bugatti Chiron, so he decided to put a body kit on it, and it was going to be done by Venuum. First of all, I was very skeptical because I've seen Venuum's design. Like they don't look bad, but I won't particularly say they look good. Like they don't look good. Aside from making the cars look different and a little bit more aggressive, I won't say their design are good looking. Like, and if I have the privilege, that's something that I would never do to my car. But at the same time, I was very excited because that was the first time that someone is doing like something like this to their Chiron. So I was very excited to see how this car would turn out. And then we got this, and to be honest, it doesn't look bad or ugly specifically, but if I was Burna Boy and they showed me this as the final result, I would be like,
you're fine though, you're fine. Burna will come out.
This is one of the most basic kits ever, like one of the most basic kits I've ever seen. Like this is something I would come up with if you give me a pencil to design a kit for a Bugatti Chiron. This is the kind of stuff I'll come up with. Basic. And there are things that they removed or like did to the car to make it look like this that I would consider a downgrade. And one of the major ones is the active wing at the back. Those active wings at the back of Bugattis that are high speed, the wing just pops out of the back of the Bugatti, and then when you hit the brake, it comes up straight to act as air brake, and when you remove your leg from the brake, it becomes flat to act as DRS. Venuum has removed that wing and they fitted a permanent fixed wing. Like, can you imagine? Can you really imagine? Let's say you're walking down the road in Lagos and all of a sudden you see a Chiron, which is crazy on its own. Like it's like really crazy. But let's say you're walking down the road and then all of a sudden you see a Chiron, and the Chiron goes by, and at the back you see a wing pop out, and then it flips up and then it flips down. Like that's literally going to be the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life. Like, given the fact that we're in Nigeria, we're not like familiar with that type of stuff. That's literally going to be one of the coolest things you've ever seen in your life. But now it's gone. Like it's gone for a fixed wing that is just there for looks. Like it's just there for looks, and it doesn't even particularly look good, man. Look, I'm going to drop another bold prediction. It's not going to be any later than 2027. Burna Boy is going to remove this kit. If not remove the kit, he's going to bring back that active wing. Mark my words. Looking at it from the back, at some angle it looks good. Like it doesn't entirely look good, but from some angle it looks like, it looks good. They were trying to go for that pure sport vibe, like that Bugatti pure sport vibe. I understand it, but at the front, that's where they really messed up, bro. Like they really messed up, because it's as if like they just fitted the front splitter there. Like they just drilled hole into the original, because they didn't change the front bumper. They didn't change it. They just drilled hole into the front bumper and they just fitted the front splitter. Like they did a really poor job there. Like, man, this is something I would never do to my like, oh my god. Now, this one I boss my brain. Like this one I boss my brain. Like this is the craziest part, bro. The kit they fitted on this car may or may not be carbon fiber. Yes, the kit they fitted on this car may or may not be made out of carbon fiber, because when the CEO of Venuum was announcing this project, they also announced another project for a Bugatti Chiron Pulse Sport. So that Pulse Sport was the Alex's Pulse Sport, like the one that Matt Armstrong was working on. And we know that they don't have body kits for that car. So they asked Venuum to make body kits for that car, like to make the front end and make body kits for that car. And they uploaded a video recently, a few days ago, and I was watching it, and it was made known that that kit they were fitting on the car was not made out of carbon fiber. I don't know if it's PVC or what, but that kit they were fitting on that car was not made out of carbon fiber. And that's the bigger project, which means that the kit fitted on Burna Boy's Bugatti Chiron may or may not be carbon fiber. I don't know what material it is, but it's not carbon fiber, and it's crazy. If I'm to rate this kit, I will give you a 3 out of 10. Like it looks bad, like it's bad, bro. It's bad and so basic. And mind you, it has nothing to do with the Chiron. Like it has literally zero thing to do with the Chiron, because the Chiron is literally one of the greatest hypercars ever made. Like one of the most complete. In fact, it's the most complete hypercar you can buy right now in terms of design, in terms of comfort, luxury, and performance. This is literally the pinnacle, like, of hypercars, the pinnacle of road-going automobiles. Like if you can afford this car, like that shows that you've made it in life. Like you've achieved everything in life, and there is nothing much more to chase again in life. Like this is the proof of too much money. So I can't really comprehend why Burna Boy decided to to modify this car, because when something is so good, when something is just perfect, the only way it can go is bad. And to customize it at Venuum of all places is wild, bro. The only reason why Alex and Matt Armstrong bought the kit from Venuum for that Pulse Sport was because the parts for the Pulse Sport has already damaged in the accident, and Bugatti won't sell them, the parts, so they had to make aftermarket ones. So they contacted Venuum. If not, they wouldn't have contacted Venuum for any reason. So for Burna Boy to go there and customize this, oh my god. Alex's Bugatti Chiron Pulse Sport was damaged, but this one is a fresh Chiron, like that they had to cut up and drill holes into. Mind you, they had to cut up this car and drill holes into it just to make this kit fit. And I can't help but think that this is going to affect the resale value of this car, because first of all, it doesn't particularly look good. Secondly, the materials they used to make the kit may or may not be carbon fiber. And thirdly, they had to cut up this car to make it fit. So I think it's going to affect the resale value of this car. Look, I'm not hating on Venuum, but it's the fact that they did a poor job. Like they just did a poor job. That's the problem I have. With all that aside, it doesn't take anything from this huge achievement for Burna Boy, because can you imagine a Chiron in Nigeria? Like he has done what no one else has done in Nigeria. He has the coolest, the best, the most expensive, and literally the best, all-round best car collection in Nigeria here. Like it's really crazy. I can go to Lagos any day and have a chance of seeing my dream car on the road. Like it's crazy. Knowing that fact alone is making me forgive Venuum. Like a huge congrats to Odogu on his new Bugatti Chiron. One last thing I want to touch on is that I see a lot of people throwing 9 billion around that Burna Boy paid for this car. See, don't go around believing everything you see on the internet. Like, don't just go around believing everything, because in Nigeria here, we love to exaggerate things. Like, we love to over exaggerate things so much. Like, some musician can buy a Toyota Corolla today, and the bloggers will start carrying in that, oh, Whiskey just bought a Toyota Corolla for 500 million naira, which is crazy. But that's something that Nigerians can do. Like that's something that we can do. It's crazy. So don't go about believing everything you see on the internet, because mind you, the price of the Bugatti is not even close to 9 billion naira. Like, it's not even close. Even with the shipping, even with the kit, with everything, it's not even close to 9 billion naira. Like, that's just crazy. A massive shout out to this guy for breaking it down. Like, he broke down like the whole cost of everything. Like, he had to highball the prices so that no one would complain, and still it didn't even get to 9 billion. So shout out to this guy. It's not accurate, mind you, it's not accurate, but it's like a rough estimate of what Burna Boy must have paid for like the whole cost and everything. So I will leave the link down below if you want to go check out the post. I'll leave it down below. So shout out to him for like breaking down the whole cost of everything. And with that, we've come to the end of the video, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want more, and share the video with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with that said, thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out and stay blessed.